Alright, so the first step is to stick down our eyebrows using a little bit of a glue stick before taking some Prosthetic and this prosthetic by infectedfx.com. I'm gonna go ahead and leave a link down below as to where you can find them and start sticking down this prosthetic. Now, as you guys can see, I'm working from the center of the face outwards just to make sure that everything is pretty much laying even on my face, and then very carefully making sure that all the edges are laying flat against my skin. As you guys can see, I'm taking that Q-tip with a little bit of the Prosthetic, and I'm going in like 2 or 3 times, adding layers of Prosthetic just because I want the edges to lay down very flat against the skin. I don't want them to be noticeable at all, and also this reinforces them so that they don't lift. The same process goes for the ears. Next, I'm using Mehren Colorset powder to go over the Prosthetic, and what this is going to do is it's going to get rid of the shine. It's also going to get rid of the stickiness and allow me to see if I need to blend out any more edges. Now, for the paint job, I'm taking blue, red, and black Paradise paints by Mehron on a cheap foundation brush. I literally found this at like the dollar store. And I'm pretty much building the undertone for this creature. Now, I wanted him to be kind of like within the purple burgundy spectrum, so I'm first painting him all entirely with that very bruisey purple-like color, and then going over it with a mixture of white and orange Paradise paints by Mehron yet again. And this time I'm using a very old Morphe blush brush, so technically any kind of stippling brush would do, just so that you can go ahead and kind of create a little bit of texture on the skin. And I'm doing layers of this paint mixture over top of the burgundy. So what we're doing is we are building the skin tone of this elf by building layers of the paint over. And as you guys can see, I'm reinforcing some of the purples as well, going over with more of that white paint. This whole paint job is a whole lot of going back and forth, so bear with me on this, but it's what truly makes it look very effective, just going back and forth and adding colors and taking away if need be. Now, for the contour and for most of the details on the face, I'm using these Hybrid paints by Pro Air. Now, I'm using a dark, deep burgundy shade, but if I'm being completely honest, it's actually like a mixture of a whole bunch of paints that I had before, and I just mixed it all into one bottle. So I'm using this to essentially just contour and deepen up certain areas of the prosthetic, and to also enhance the details of the wrinkles. Now, as you guys can see, the lips of this creature are kind of overextended over my lips, so I actually kind of tried to draw in a smile just to kind of mimic the shape of the lips, and then I'm very heavily going in and contouring, giving myself a little double chin. I'm deepening my eye sockets, giving myself some temples, and also I just had a little bit of fun and just like decided to include some veins here and there. Now, if you feel like you kind of went overboard with the airbrushing, just go back with the same foundation from before, the same one that you used to build up the skin tone, and just go over the areas where you feel like you might have gone overboard, and then kind of just stipple it over, and then reinforce the wrinkles just one more time with a little bit of that Hybrid paint. Next, I'm using my very well-used FX palette by Illustrator. You guys know that I love this palette. And I'm taking the green shade from that palette with a little bit of 99% isopropyl alcohol and a chip brush. And I'm pretty much just stippling this on my skin because, again, remember, skin is not even. It has different undertones. So we're kind of trying to build layers of different skin tones here. Next, I'm taking my Super Color palette and taking the burgundy and black shade, mixing them together and using a small detail brush to really get into those smaller tight crevices of the prosthetic. So some of the wrinkles, and then deeper into my eye sockets, and then taking my finger and kind of blending out the color, just making the edges a little bit softer. Don't forget to also include the ears as well. And for the final step, just add in some contacts, some burgundy liner, and just darken up your teeth a little bit, and you guys are done with this creepy, evil, Krampus, elf-looking creature thing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if y'all did, of course, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you guys want to follow me on social media like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, the links will be down below, as well as the list of products that I used in this video. I hope to see you guys next time. Have a good, merry, and safe Christmas. And bye.